What is up, everyone? Xerxes here. Welcome to 60 Seconds. Now, this is a game about a post-apocalyptic scenario where you have 60 seconds to gather resources. That was UFO. You have 60 seconds to gather resources, jump into a bunker, while the communist nuke your area, and you have to survive, and you have a bunch of randomly generated events that happen. This game is really loud. Holy shit. But you have to gather resources in 60 seconds before the nukes go off. It got quiet. But anyways, you have 60 seconds. I said this many times now. You have 60 seconds to gather resources to get into a fallout shelter. And then basically you survive based on events. And the whole point is trying to get in touch with the U.S. Army so you can survive. Now, the only thing I did was I did do the tutorial so that way I could get an understanding of how to play, because this game is very different and it looked interesting. I seen it on Steam and it made me very curious, so I wanted to check it out. So new game. Let's do Apocalypse. We'll start off at Little Boy because I don't know. This is my first time playing it, so here we go. Alright. We got 20 seconds of exploration time, that said, so we can find stuff in 20 seconds before the 60 seconds start for us to start losing our shits. Okay, here we go. 20 seconds. Timmy's right here. If I can get him last, that's it. Oh, I'm bored. Oh, that's nice. Food. Where's the radio? Radio. We always need a radio. There's a handbook. Briefcase. Gas mask. There's the radio, all the way back in the corner. Water. Med kit. Where's the med kit? Shit! I wasn't ready for that. Gas mask. Radio. And the wife. Go. Alright, drop. Alright, next up. I didn't find the chick. There's the... Give me that. Oh, there she is. Grab her! Oh, no room. Shit! I guess I'll grab this stuff. Oh, I'm doing terrible. Okay, grab her. I don't know what that is, but I'll grab it. Oh, this is ending badly. Oh, I made it! Holy shit! That was close. I felt like that was pretty good. I felt like we got a lot of materials. Shit. That was intense. I hope it took the stuff I was holding. Okay, good. It did take the stuff I was holding. I didn't do too bad. No? I got a gas mask. That's helpful. Alright. That's not bad. Looks like we got 4 soups, 5 waters. I got a map. Where the fuck did I get a map? I don't remember picking up a map. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. Remember, hearing canned soup is healthy for you. We vaguely remember stashing some things in the shelter because there was no room for them upstairs. Turns out being messy can really work in your favor. Oh, I got a map, cards, and a flashlight. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans. We'll sleep on cans. We'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. Plenty of water means we don't have to worry about that for some time. This is the best stock shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one, but we're sure this is a good amount of supplies. Well, it's the first day. No one needs food. Day 1. Being safe down here is much better than being pulverized out there. But that doesn't mean we don't want to go outside. Maybe we could take a walk soon. The neighborhood is probably much more peaceful since the bombings. It's probably peaceful, but it'll kill you. Damn, he grew a stubble fast. Look at that. He grew a stubble real fast. And I see that fly. That fly is bugging me. I already think it's like a fly actually on my screen. Hopefully the time to leave will come soon. It's been a day. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling the situation. She looks fine today. Timmy's good. Well, at least he was 5 minutes ago. Today was relatively calm for Dolores. No new problems are troubling Ted this fine morning. No one needs supplies. Our neighborhood is still radioactive. Trips to the surface are a big risk to our health right now. Ted is happy to risk his life in the way, so we can send Dolores for an expedition. Mary Jane is more than ready to go out and scavenge. Timmy can do it. Timmy can go to the wasteland. Is it really worth... worth it going out right now? I mean, we got a gas mask, so we should be fine. There's nothing more annoying than silence, and that's all we're getting from our radio. No music, no talking, nothing. Is there anything we can do with the radio to make it work again? We're sure no staring at it won't help. So, does that mean we're going to tinker with it? I don't trust you fuckers to tinker with it. It's fine. It's one day. You'll be aight. Alright. Day 3. We're sure they are experiencing technical issues. Yes, that's it. Everything will be just fine. Mary Jane is very thirsty and has to drink something. We can't leave Timmy without water for too long. There's one thing we need. It's water for Dolores. Ted needs water to survive. So I think I'm going to give everyone one. I think I'm going to ration everyone every 3 days. Okay, who should go outside? We'll take Timmy, and he'll take the gas mask. Some of us are keener to go outside than others. Either way, it's time to choose the best able and responsible person for the quest to gather some more supplies. So we're going to send Timmy out in the wilderness, wasteland, and gather some supplies for us. Hopefully, he'll be gone for a couple of days, but he might gather us some stuff. Now, the problem is we have to keep at least one of these guys alive, either Dolores or Ted. One of them has to be alive. If one of them is gone, then we lose. So, yeah. Mary Jane says she's fine, doesn't need anything. I hope not. Timmy went out to the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. Today was relatively calm, blah, blah. Okay. We really miss the life we had, the space, the sky, the food, more food. We wish we could go back to a time before this damned bomb dropped. I'm sure you do. A lot of people would. What was that? What we make of today will be our tomorrow, so let's make it right. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing new happened to Mary Jane today. Everything seems okay with Dolores. Ted is fine. Don't need supplies. It's hard being down here, living here. We need to make the best of it, or else we might find ourselves in even more trouble. Okay. So those last bits don't really matter. Day 6. Radio's going off at least. Being stuck in such a tiny shelter would make anyone a bit apathetic. We need to stay calm and await the rescue. Surely they're coming for us, right? Right? Mary Jane is very thirsty and has a drink. Dolores will not last long without water. All Ted wishes for our food drops water. Yes, you guys can have water. Maybe I can go 4 days without food. 3 days without water, 4 days without food. Mary Jane has been awful silent today. This is very unlike her. Should we try talking to her? Yeah, you should probably try talking to her. Because, you know, talking is a good idea. Keeping everything bottled inside is a terrible idea. So you should probably say some words. Nothing solves problems better than an honest conversation over a hot beverage. We don't have the latter, but talking alone seems to do the trick. How would you talk alone because you have no privacy in this shelter? Unless there's rooms behind the camera where we're not looking. Nothing is bothering Mary Jane. Dolores is fine as well, as much as anyone can be fine and well in this tiny shelter. There's not much going on with Ted. No trouble, nothing new. So they'd be fine without food. They don't seem hungry. So we can keep them. Somebody's missing. Let's see. Fan hum. Check. Strange noises in our pipes. Check. Hellish yells outside. Check. Oh, Dolores hasn't spoken for a while. That's it, and it's really strange. Talking to her would be a good idea. Yes, it would be a good idea. And where's Timmy? It's been 4 days. There's Timmy. Ah, he don't look too bad. He's hungry and tired. I'm sure he is. Talking to Dolores helped resolve some of her issues and doubts. She feels better now. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. We brought some strange-looking people back to our doorstep. They claim to be wizards and were willing to trade useful supplies in exchange for a few weird trinkets. After hearing them out, we decided to look around our shelter for the items they wanted. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling the situation. She looks fine today. Timmy's very hungry and is tired. And they're not complaining about food, so I'm just going to give everything to Timmy. He didn't come back with anything, though. Damn it, Timmy. If there's anyone who can rescue us from this hellish situation, it's our government. You can badmouth them all you want, but that probably means you're either a naysayer or a commie. We're good citizens. We've been paying our taxes regularly, so we're sure Uncle Sam is coming to get us. Well, except that one time when we... Never mind. The government people are coming, and we should keep our ears and eyes open for any sign from them. Yes, we should listen to the radio, because they will tell us what to do. Come on, people. Pay attention. We're getting low on food, though. We knew it! The government has not fallen, and they're coming to save us. They didn't give exact dates in their radio transmission, but we're sure they won't keep us waiting long. They said they will be in touch in a couple of days and told us to wait for their instructions. Everyone has to drink something, including Mary Jane. Is there any water left? Timmy should eat something. The list will not last long without water. Ted is hungry. If Ted doesn't drink anything, he won't last. Okay, so now everyone's hungry. It's been 3 days though, so just get everyone on the same wavelength. Alright, who should go outside? We will send Dolores. Take the gas mask. Maybe you will come back with some supplies, because we need some supplies. It's mouse, there it is. Mary Jane seems fine today. Hopefully it will stay that way. Timmy should eat something. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she'll make it back safe and sound. Ted says there's nothing to worry about. Okay. We've been busy since we got to the shelter, but there is still much to be done, like trimming that shrubbery on our yard. That's definitely something we want to do when we get out of... Really? I'm pretty sure that shrubbery is gone. There's nothing left. You are dumbass. Dumbass. I like his stubble though. He grew it in a day and it's stayed the exact same length this whole fucking time. A relocation is probably something we'll be able to discuss after we get out of here. We decided to peek outside for just a minute to see if the store around the corner was still standing. When we were about to step out, we heard a growl in the darkness and a pair of ferocious eyes appeared a few feet away. We only had moments to decide what to do. We'll be brave. We'll just flash a light at it. Let's see what happens. I heard a dog bark. I heard a dog. Doggy bark. Dog bark. We decided to check what's coming for us with our flashlight. Guess what? It was a dog. The poor thing seemed tired, so we let it stay with us for the night. The next morning, we opened the door to let it out. It still hasn't returned. Hopefully, it will come back later. What was that? Did the radio set just stop for a moment? Let's try tuning in on that signal. Yeah. Tune in on that signal. What'd you find? What'd you find? What'd you find? Come on, Dolores. You need to come back to us. A friendly soul on the radio was talking about a supply pack she'd lost during a trip through our town. We immediately realized she must have driven through our street. We rushed out and got to the package before anyone else. +2 water and +1 soup. Yeah! We'll do water on 3s, so it'll be at 15, and we'll do food at 4, so the next one will be at 17. It's tough surviving in these conditions. Let's hope this will be over soon, or else we might end up dead in some wasteland dish. It's not something we are looking forward to. No, it's not. Is she back? Hello, Dolores. How's you? Look tired and sick. Oh, you're just tired. Looks like you got some food, though. It's hard not to worry considering our current situation. Some days we're still struggling to deal with the shelter fine, but we can't lose hope. We were glad to see Dolores come back safely from the wasteland. If we had to pick our favorite day of the week, it would be Saturday before the bombing. Saturday was a time of relaxing and joy, like bribing Mary Jane with cookies so she stopped playing the tuba, gossiping about the neighbors, and of course bowling. Looks like the bowling alley is still standing. Cool. Yabba dabba doo. What does that have to do with the bowling alley? That was the Flintstones, man! The bar didn't have much to offer. Some rotten salads, a bunch of burnt peanuts, and for some reason a cowboy hat. We were happy to find a secret stash of soup cans under some rubble. 3 food. Hooray! As soon as we entered, we went towards the shoe locker. No one should walk around on bowling lanes without proper footwear. We've found the locker open and empty, but we managed to grab the padlock that you used to secure it. Sweet. Damn it, our gas mask was damaged during the expedition. Shit! Ring ring, there we were, thinking we would never hear a telephone signal again when suddenly a phone starts ringing from somewhere outside. We figured it's the phone booth across the street. Should someone go answer it? Telephone signal, like it's a cell phone? It's not a telephone signal. I would say more of a ring. Whatever. I want Ted 6, so we'll sing the chick. Mary Jane. Gotta answer that phone. Okay. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the call. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. We won't. Well, we still have the med kit. Yeah, we'll send someone. Let's see. It's been a while. We don't know much about what's happening on the surface. If we only had a chance to tune into some emergency radio broadcast and learn anything to do. Yeah, listen. Without the gas mask, she's gonna get some kind of sickness probably. But we have a med kit, so we can heal the sickness. So is it worth the risk? We were able to get a weak signal and tap into government's emergency announcement, and guess what? Great news! The fallout outside has mostly gone. It should be safer, much safer to travel on the surface now. Sweet. Good timing. I'm gonna go ahead and give her water, because everyone's gonna get water tomorrow. No. Everyone's gonna get food tomorrow. So we'll give her food now. So we'll send Mary Jane out. We'll give her food now. Take the axe with you, just in case you come across someone. But we'll give her food now because tomorrow we'll give everyone else food. This way she won't be hungry when she comes back. Hopefully. She probably will. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. We're doing pretty good. Barking on our doorstep could only mean one thing. Our dog friend is back. Not caring for hazards of the wasteland, we rushed to open it, and there he was. The poor thing seems tired and starving. Should we share some more food with him? Absolutely. We've got plenty. We got 5 cans of food. He can take 1. Because 4 cans of... Oh, shit. He took 2 cans of food. No, he took 1. Dog was back to his former self in under an hour. We don't know what they put in that soup, but man, that stuff is good. We decided that the dog needed a name, and the right name for him was Pancake. Come here, Pancake. Who's a good boy? Pancake stayed around for a while, but was gone next morning. We can bet he will be back. Man, Mary Jane really better be coming back with some water. Today, the music from the radio stopped abruptly, and instead we got to listen to a transmission from the army. We were almost halfway to the door when they started talking about evacuation, but it turns out there is something we need to do first. All survivors were asked to leave a sign that we're alive somewhere in the area. The exact location was given in a geographical coordinates. We need a map to establish where that is. Hell yeah, we got a map. So glad. So we need a map. So next time we come down here, we need a map. Day 19. We're not doing half bad. Quick glance at the map gave us all the information we needed. We left them a message in a bottle. Why are they stabbing something? Alright. One minute it was all fine, the next we were at each other's throats. How did this happen? This is insane. We need to get a grip on ourselves if we're going to survive this. Let's just sleep on it. Yeah, you would lose your shit. There'd be major problems. She's still not back. Come on, Mary Jane, I need some water. And hopefully if you come back on 21st, everyone gets stuff and everyone's back on schedule. We're done fighting, but for how long? Everyone seems okay. What'd that say? Ted seems to be doing alright, even though the world has gone to crappy place. Yeah, Ted, you have your son in the room. Your son's a little kid. You can't be cussing in front of a little kid, damn it. I mean, crap. This dreadful silence is becoming boring, and like every happy model family, we don't have that many things to talk about. Is there anything we can do about that? Anything at all? Yeah, let's listen to the radio. So was it pointless to have the checkerboard? She's not back yet. Is she coming back? Now we're gonna have an issue. Ah, how fortunate. We took the radio with us. We could probably listen to some music. They still play music out there, don't they? Hear that? Noise is coming from below. This is probably the right time to check out the manhole in the corner, the one that's been locked tight ever since we got to the shelter. And we don't have the axe because the bitch didn't come back, so now we're gonna need the flashlight and just see what's in there. Please be back. Thank God she's back. And she came back with 1 water. We went down with our hearts in our throats, but nothing happened. We found the tiny passage blocked. The noises were gone after a while. Hopefully it will stay that way. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the circus. She brought back the axe. She didn't lose the axe. On the edge of town, there used to be a big parking lot. Now it looks more like a junkyard. Most vehicles are completely wrecked or burned down. We figured it was still worth checking out. Under the burnt remains of a picnic table, we found some bottled water. Those bottles were not in the best state, but their contents looked perfectly drinkable. Question, how is a plastic bottle surviving a nuke? That doesn't make sense. Seems like a bomb interrupted someone's picnic. Thankfully, they were big fans of tomato soup, and the indestructible cans were scattered all around the parking lot. Let's do soup. No one is really getting up. But we need more water. We've always wanted to throw a party with a huge cake. For some reason, it never worked. One time, we were promised a great cake, and it turned out it was a lie. Really? The cake was a lie? Fucking hell. That was a disappointment. We weren't glad. We're definitely getting a cake when the radioactive clouds are gone. Really? A Portal reference? Seriously? See, they're sleeping. I can hear them sleeping. Whatever. We can make it work even in Toronto. Question is, how do we find a boat to get there? We heard that's the best way to get to Europe. What? What? That makes no sense. We can make it work even in Toronto. Make what work, first off? Question is, how do we find a boat to get there? We heard that's the best way to get to Europe. Alright. We can send Dolores again. Take the axe, bitch. Bye, Dolores. See you later. You better come back with some water. When we heard barking, we were all at the door in a moment's notice. This time we were right. It was Panic. He had come back, but wasn't willing to enter. Instead, he seems very anxious to leave somewhere. Should we grab any gear before we head out? Oh, shit. Let's take the map so we don't get lost. Because I have a feeling if we shoot the gun, he'd get scared. We'd scare off the dog. Map's still intact. A well-prepared hiker always takes a map. That's what we always say. Thanks to our trusty atlas, we're going to take a look at the devastation of our town and get back home, or rather our shelter, just in time for dinner. Pancake tagged along for a while, but left before we got to the bunker. Ha! Guess what? We already got ourselves our very own fallout garden. We got a bunch of mushrooms growing on one of the walls. They're big enough to eat, but how about that? Should we prepare a mushroom feast today? Mushrooms growing on the walls in a radioactive... Fuck it. We're hungry. Let's go. Let's see what happens. This is going to end badly, isn't it? They're going to get sick from it. They don't look sick, and no one's... Yeah. Those were delicious. Our only concern is that they were glowing in the dark, and now we are two for that matter. Really? You wouldn't notice they were growing in the dark before you took a bite of them? There's a man on our doorstep, and he wants to be our friend. At least that's what he says. He looks harmless, although he seems to have acquired an extra pair of arms as a result of some weird mutation. Poor arm dude. Oh god, it's Goro! He assures us we will not get sick and asks for our help. If we could provide him and his group with some supplies, they would repay us by helping us fight off the next raiding party that comes our way. Should we accept some? Yeah, he can have some food. We actually are pretty good on food. Someone's resting. Whether it was pity or just fear of bandits, we're not sure, but in the end, we agreed to his terms. We will be calmer knowing that someone else is looking out for us, especially someone with so many arms. During our last expedition, we ran into a smelly man in torn-up clothes. We recognized him as an old bum named Jim, who used to roam the streets of our town before the bomb fell. Now he roams wasteland, and it looks like he followed us home. Now he's banging on our door, asking if we want to buy a rock. Well, do we? Fuck no. Why would we want a rock? No, he can go away. Day 28. Dolores still isn't back. I'm afraid she might be dead. We did the only reasonable thing in this situation, which is to shout really loud that nobody is home. The old man soon left and didn't bother us anymore. Removing us from the military was a huge shock for us. Not only did they postpone our rescue, they also ordered all servants to get rid of their firearms. Are they nuts? Or are we supposed to defend ourselves? It'd better be worth it. Yeah, get rid of the firearm. Because I haven't needed it yet. She really is not coming back, is she? We decided to follow military orders and got rid of our rifle. We did so with a heavy heart, but if that's the price of getting to safety, we pay it gladly. That doesn't mean we'll never get another one, though. At that time, Mary Jane went out to scavenge supplies. When she got back, she had a wound on her forearm. Nothing serious, she claimed, but it looked like something had bitten her. Now that injury is looking much worse, we fear it may be infected. We have to clean it up. You want an axe? You're gonna cut off her arm? Really? Use the med kit. If Dolores comes back and she needs a medkit, I'm gonna be pissed. Dolores is back, and she looks awful. Oh my god, starvation, sick, tired, and fatigued. Well, if you didn't stay out so long, they linked the bandage, some pills, a little of this and that, and we were able to patch Mary Jane in no time. We used most of our medkit in the process, but the important thing is she's going to get better. We're glad to see Dolores come back safely, and she brought back the axe. Sweet. We believe that our expedition to the wasteland must have been followed by strangers. We should be more cautious next time. Came across a local church at the end of the road. Most of it was destroyed, but the priest's quarters survived the blast. A group of people survived there and started a cult. We believe that everything that's been happening is a game tailored for someone's amusement. How crazy is that? Really? Those nice people gave us some canned soup. They say they don't like the taste of it. Now we're certain that they're nut jobs. They gave us one food. Sweet. Cultists decided they won't be needing any holy water. We did a bit of miracle work and turned empty wine bottles into quite full water bottles. Got 2 water! Thank God, Dolores. So we found a letter from what seems to be other survivors. They claim they mean us no harm and want to get to know us better. If they're asking to choose one person to represent us and come to a meeting tonight unarmed, we are a bit worried, but they could be friendly. Should we go? I need to keep him alive, so let's send Mary Jane. Mary Jane's been a beast for us lately. They look dirty, man. Hey, Mary Jane's back already. That was quick. It's true. It's all true. There really are others just like us. We arrived at the rendezvous unarmed and on time, and we were greeted by a friendly-looking group of survivors. Being led by twins, a brother and a sister, who seemed to be friendly enough. They asked us some questions and promised to stay in touch. Sweet! See, there's still good people in the world, even in bad times. It is horrible to see a friend in pain, but when we saw Pancake whimpering at our doorstep, it was too much. Some bastard shot him, and he's lost a lot of blood. Our only hope is to patch him up for the best. Grab a medkit. Oh, oh, damn it. I did all that work, kept the medkit for like 28 days, and in 3 days, I need it 3 times. Damn it. I'm sorry, Pancake. I'm sorry. Damn, she is sick. She's gonna die. Look at her. We didn't think anything could be worse than a nuclear bomb dropping on our heads. We were wrong. We buried Pancake next to the shelter in a nice place right under what used to be our white fence. Damn it! We had thought about eating him. Wow, but there are some lines you do not cross. Even in the most dire circumstances, you do not eat your friends, even if they're pancakes. Oh my god. Wow. That's sad. We felt that we should do something about our interior decoration. The feng shui is off in our fallout shelter. While we were moving things around, we found a secret door. What's behind it? So we wanted to find out. A gun or a light. We'll take the light. Come on. Find some shit. Please find some shit. What the hell was that? Oh, she's still sick. I mean, obviously she's still sick, but... While looking through the room with a flashlight, we ran into an old rifle that used to belong to Grandpa Bill. We believe he brought it back from Europe after World War I. It seems to be in working order, even though in his final years, Bill was more concerned with smoking like a chimney and trying on his beret. But we got a gun! Government couldn't take away my gun. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling this situation. She looks fine today. Nothing new to report on Timmy. Dolores is quite calm given the situation. There isn't much going on with Ted. No trouble, nothing new. Okay. I'm not gonna do anything, and we're gonna send Timmy out. You know what? We've been doing pretty good. We haven't needed this axe yet, except for once, and we've had the gun multiple times, so we'll keep the gun. We'll send him out with the axe, so that way he can cut things down. Bye, Timmy! Good luck, Timmy! There is armed and dangerous woman outside. Fortunately, she's out of ammo. She tells us she hunts the wild beasts of the waste, and right now she's on the trail of a giant mutated spider. We're pretty sure she lost her mind. What are you gonna do with that spider, lady? Put it on a leash. She promises that if we help her, she will return the favor another day. Sure, you can take my ammo. That's the first thing I've seen it for. And apparently you don't need ammo for the gun. We are going to die. We're going to die so bad. She could have hurt us, but she didn't. That counts for something, so we rewarded her with our spare ammo. Let's see if she keeps her word. Ted, you get the last thing of water. I've got nothing left. During the night, we heard some suspicious sounds coming from behind our door. When we peeked out in the morning, we saw a leather suitcase that has no address or name on it, but we're pretty sure it was meant for us. Should we open it? Sure! Why not? We need water. We need some supplies. Day 40. Everyone's alive! Holy shit. They're not gonna survive this. Inside the suitcase, we found some soup, but yuck, it expired a long time ago. We're not feeling very well. Some of us spent the whole morning using the bucket in the corner. We're not accepting anonymous gifts ever again. Twin siblings contacted us again today. They visited our humble shelter, saying they're looking for a map of the nearby area. Their plan is to find a relatively safe place for a new camp that could accommodate their whole group and anybody else who would want to move in with them. The plan of the city would be very helpful in their situation, at least to help organize their scouting expedition. Hey, you can have the map. Don't take the map, but you can use the map. Day 41. Timmy's back and he brought water. Holy shit. Timmy, you are the fucking man. But Dolores looks like hell. Look at her. Oh god, so is Mary Jane. Ted's like, I got this. No worries, we got this. We're happy to see them again. We quickly handed them our map and pointed out several locations that might be worth checking out. They left before it got dark to still get a few hours of scouting in daylight, but they said they would definitely be back again to share some news and a friendly chat. We hope they would find a good place. Maybe we can visit them when the camp is ready. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. Brought back the axe too. It might sound paranoid, but we think someone followed us. Let's just hope this doesn't happen again. I think we took long enough between that they didn't jump us when we got out. We used to visit our local cinema so often that we could travel there blindfolded. It wasn't that surprising when this was where our feet took us, almost without involving our brains in the process. When we recognized the sign of the food stand sticking from between the rubble, we were hoping to find some popcorn. There was none, but the tomato soup dispenser was still working. Yay. The cinema had a strict policy of not bringing your own drinks into the movie hall. Seems like somebody broke the rules a little. We found a lot of bottles in the last row of the hall. Some were even full. Yes! It's been a while, but there was another message from the radio. Military on the radio. They want us to send one person out to meet them. Sounds like some kind of precaution or a trick. We hope we know what we're getting into. Who should we send? Mary Jane. Because I'm not sending Ted. Hey, she's back. Made it to the meeting. The serious-looking soldier asked us a few questions and made some notes. Told us they would get back to us. We can only hope we made a good impression. Too bad our Sunday best didn't make it through the explosion. Where did that green puddle come from? Oh dear, a pipe is leaking through. That's not good. That's not good at all. We need to act now, and no one packed a mop. What do we do? Shit. I don't have the gas mask, and I don't have a Boy Scout book. Boy Scout manual. What would a Boy Scout manual do for atomic radioactive waste? Shit. Look at Timmy, man. He is good. He just needs... Look at that. He just needs a bath is all he needs. He is good. We couldn't figure it out, so we just assumed that's what a regular pipe would do in the event of a nuclear apocalypse. Decided to ignore it. Been feeling a bit funny today, though. Probably no connection to the pipe. None whatsoever. Day 44. We are so... She dead. Her head. She went to a skull awfully fucking quick. Did we eat her skin and meat or something? What the fuck? But her head like fell off of her body. Because she is just bones now. A few more hours of coughing and we'll get used to it. Our ventilation fans have halted and no fresh air seems to be circulating through the shelter. We have to fix it before we suffocate like rats trapped by a professional and very cruel rat catcher. Use a flashlight, see what's wrong. Day 46. And now he's all cut up. Shit. The obvious thing to do when an event is blocked is check what's blocking. However, when you shine your flashlight on a hive of mutated insects, things usually go from bad to worse. The angry hive is gone, but the insects did some biting before they fled. Traveling salesman paid us a visit today. He introduced us to Willie. Apparently, business can do well even after 1 food for carts. I don't need food. 1 water for board. I have the board. 2 food for gas mask, but I don't have. 4 water for exchange for gun. Oh shit, yes. Okay, water, boom, gun. Give me that fucking water. Thank you, Willie. You are the man. Hell yeah. Good timing for Willie to show up. Bush coming from outside could only mean one thing. Bandits. Mary Jane probably walked right into them. We need to face the public. Fuck. She's not coming back. When we heard familiar voices of our friends behind the door, we rushed to open. The siblings in their group and finished building their camp. Unfortunately, we discovered that the place already had its own inhabitants. Mutated cockroaches and insects even made the nest right in the middle of the place. Anything we can do to help them get rid of the regular. Every time I need to help people, I can't help them. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I would help you. I've been helping you this whole time. I tried helping the dog. Dog died. The siblings are probably gonna die. Dolores died. I'm fucking done. Everyone's dying. I'm stopping helping people. I'm gonna help myself. We have no supplies that would be useful against the whole nest of those huge cockroaches. We offered to lend the group some furniture, thinking they could just smash these things, but they claim this just won't do. They'll have to find some other way. I'm sorry. I want to help, really. This is taking forever. Holy god, day 53. We just thought it was thunder. Turned out to be heavy knocking on the door. Someone either hates the door or is very determined to have someone answer. We should be open the door. Oh, because it could be the army. Or it could be the bandits. We don't have anything to protect ourselves anymore. Fuck. The end. What happened? Who are you? Who the fuck are you? They look like military guys. We made it. We got rescued by our brave military. Yes! We honestly shed tears of joy when we saw those handsome uniforms covered with radioactive goo. Let's hope this is the end of our desperate survival and we can finally have a fresh start. We survived 54 days. Yeah, we survived the apocalypse. Yeah! Whoop whoop. We survived. We survived. Hell yeah, you bitches. Victory is mine. Alright. Well, that was 60 seconds. I apologize. This is a lot longer video than I expected it to be. But I said I wanted to try some different games, and this was one of them. I had a blast with this game. If you liked it, definitely check it out. It wasn't that bad on Steam, actually. So yeah, there goes that UFO again, man. I swear it's the UFO that's dropping these nukes. So yeah, so check it out. It's actually kind of fun. There's other difficulties, obviously. That was easy, and that was pretty hard for being easy. So I can only imagine what the other difficulties are. I might check those out later. But then there's just a straight up survival mode, which I'm assuming is just you get thrown into the shelter with random shit and you have to survive. I don't know. So that was 60 seconds. If you liked this video, please hit that like button and let me know. And please hit that subscribe button as well and subscribe to me. And I will talk to all y'all later. Peace!